back to Life with Marion and Joe. So it's been a few days, I haven't been on, and I just wanted to drop in to say hi to everybody. So it's not going to be much of a decorating video or anything like that. It's just a little chit chat, just to update you on stuff. So as you can see, I am still taking things down. It is now January the 5th, and I have upstairs all done and put away, and I am in the process down here of taking things down, and I kind of do it, in a logical way for me anyway, like, the red stuff, the green stuff, and so on. So I'm doing a little bit here, a little bit there. I did get the kitchen down last night. It only took me a couple hours to do that, and I'm working on this mantle right now and taking this all down. I do plan to be doing some redesigning in here. As soon as all of this stuff comes down, I have my contractor waiting for me to give him the okay. I don't want to tell you yet what we're doing. It's going to be a surprise. Hopefully it's going to work out. And I'm going to be moving some, furniture around and stuff like that. But I wanted to stop in today just to say hi to you. And right now I'm just taking down the stuff on this mantle. I'm trying to separate out all of these berries, and because the first thing that goes in the bin are these lights, and these lights are kind of, big, and they take up a lot of space. So I want to get them in before I put the rest of this stuff in that bin. That bin will be like these buffalo check ornaments and the bird houses and the ribbon, this buffalo check stuff. So anyway, I wanted to give you an update. We've been really busy running around and doing things, and Marianne's not here right now, actually. She's out. I'm a little bit worried. We had an ice storm this morning. The temperature is, going up a little bit, so right now it's just a little bit wet out. But, you got to be careful because there's still patches of ice. South Jersey just had up to 13 inches of snow, some areas of South Jersey. We escaped here in North Jersey. We didn't have any, but we didn't escape for long because now we have a winter storm advisory for Thursday going into Friday, 3 to 6 inches, and they never get it right. So, who knows how much we're going to get. We could get nothing, and we could get a foot. So, I don't know. But that is the story on the weather front. Also, some disappointing news for us. We were leaving on Sunday for an 11-night cruise to the Caribbean on the Anthem of the Seas. We were supposed to go to Puerto Rico, St. Kitts, Barbados, St. Martin, and Antigua. Missing one. But, everything has been absolutely crazy. So today we just decided to cancel. We had a 48-hour window before the cruise, so we canceled. Not so much that we were nervous about getting sick, although that's always in our background. We're both, boosted and so on. And but the whole idea of not knowing what's going to happen, meaning that, some ports are closed. For example, Puerto Rico is closed already, so they had to remove that from the itinerary. So they added another sea day there. And then islands like Barbados require you to test, before you go into the island, and I believe when you leave. And then if you test positive, you might have to stay on that island for 2 weeks. So, the prospect of that was, kind of daunting. And also, even if you get sucked up into the whole whirlwind of everything, for example, if someone tests positive on the ship and they actually track you through the cameras and stuff, you can get sucked into that whole thing, having to quarantine. And then if you test positive, you have to go down, into this cabin on level 2. And, I didn't want to do that. And I didn't want, our 11-night beautiful, wonderful cruise to turn into, something that would leave a sour taste in my mouth. Plus, we don't even know, because sometimes if one of the, for example, one of the entertainers tests positive, they cancel the whole show. So, the idea of not being able to do much of anything kind of sealed this for us to cancel. So what they do is they give you a future cruise credit, which means that you can use that money that you put towards that cruise. You don't get the money back, but you get a future cruise credit, and you have to use it before next December, the next December, the end of this year, December. So, we have a few more cruises planned anyway, and so we can apply it to that. But it's just disappointing. Everything is, oh crap. This just broke off. So I'm gonna have to hot glue this before I put it away, because then next year I'll be crying when I have to. See, the roof of this light fell off because I tugged too hard. So I'm talking and I'm not paying attention. Yeah, anyway, so that's the story with the cruise. Also, we got bad news yesterday. A dear old friend of ours passed away, and tonight is his wake, and it's really sad. His wife just passed away 6 months ago, and it's just a shame, and it's depressing along with everything else that's depressing. So we'll go there to say goodbye to our good friend Bob tonight, and it's always tough losing a friend and a good guy. Again, it was really nice hearing from a lot of you as well. Through the holidays, it's really, really great. I'm getting a lot of comments on that little quickie tour that I did, the 5-minute tour, and I was trying to tell people that I have the extended tour, to please look at that extended tour. Because believe it or not, I really didn't get that many hits on that. I think only, 10,000 views, which, might sound like a lot, but it's absolutely not. It's not a lot at all. Especially when, like I check out some other people's house tours, and they're getting, 100,000 hits on their house tour. Not that I'm saying mine is anything special, but I think a lot of people are missing out on my holiday stuff. Another roof. Wow. Okay, we're up to 3 now that I have to fix. This is good for you to see that everything doesn't go smooth. I think people think that I do some magic, and I don't go through the same thing that other people go through, but I assure you I do. Oh, one great thing, my nephew's girlfriend came over who had never seen this before, and it was really great watching her look at everything, especially her face. I always love for the first time when people come the first time and the door opens and they see the big main tree, and she took pictures in front of every single tree, which was absolutely great. Okay, I'll be back. I just want to glue these roofs on so that they're ready for next year. Okay, so I got all that plant stuff in that bin. I did the balls, the lanterns, the bird houses, and I had a couple of plaid little containers. Stuck that in there too. So anyway, I guess like the rest of you that watched this, I've been looking at what the decorating trends for 2022 are supposed to be, and honestly, some of them I just have to laugh at, because it's like, if it was up to these, these designers, they'd have us, knocking down our house every year. It's like everything is different. One of the most startling ones I heard was that they said open concepts are out. After everybody's been knocking down their walls and everything else, now they're saying open concept is out, because due to the pandemic, people you know, want their private spaces and whatnot. They got, you know, they needed areas to work on their own and, you know, without being bothered by other people. Excuse me, I have to get my scissor. And, you know, so now they're saying, you know, put up walls. And also, you know, if you have gray cabinets in your kitchen, that's out. You know, you have to change the color of your cabinets, you know, to a darker color, be bold, except, you know, like, then somebody will do that, and then in 1 year, you know, it looks like yesterday's mashed potatoes. It's like, you know, it's, you're gonna have to change it again. So, you know, that's why it's always best to go with classic things rather than trendy things. I mean, it's nice to have, you know, some of the trendy stuff, but, you know, so they're saying, you know, white is out, and also farmhouse is on the way out, cottage is on the way in. And what that means, what drives me crazy when they always say, you know, grandma, you know, which I find it a little bit, you know, with ageism. I don't think it's really nice. I don't know if they mean it nasty, but it comes off that way. But anyway, you know, they're saying, you know, layer your rugs on top of each other. If you have a rug in your room, put another rug on top of that. Put up wallpaper, but not like grandma's wallpaper. You know, you have to get the new kind of wallpaper that's out. And you know, so, you know, I don't know. It drives me a little bit crazy because some people are very influenced by that, and I think what happens is you do more harm than good, because, you know, you're following something that you may not necessarily like, and, you know, because you want to look current and with it, and I don't know, I think you just wind up spending a lot of money and unnecessary. So I always say, do what you like. Do what you like, and that is what's going to make you the most happy, you know? So, I mean, I'm planning to change some stuff up. But I'm not doing it so drastic. I mean, hopefully we're going to be getting some new furniture pieces and whatnot. But I've been in the process of looking. This is that cascading garland. So I packed this away in a bin like this. I don't even take the lights off of it. I leave it on, squish it in, and next year I'll have to fluff it up, you know, if I choose to use it again, and so on. So as you can see, I like to do a lot of this stuff when Marianne is not here. 2 reasons. She feels bad. She doesn't want me to take the stuff down. And, you know, like the whole time she'll be like, oh, you know, she does a lot of that stuff. And it needs to come down. So I'd like to do that. Plus, I make such a big mess. You know, I mean, I'll clean it all up, but it makes a mess everywhere. Look, there's that board. I know I keep saying it and I'm repeating it, but here's that board that I use on top of my mantle, and you have no idea. I am so happy to take it down because I've been having trouble with my remote sitting on the couch, and I couldn't change the television station without standing up. So it's been a pain in the butt. So I'm really happy to get that and clear it up. Now, what am I going to do? I know people are thinking, well, aren't you going to do anything for winter? Probably I will. Usually for winter, I like to put a lot of like frosty things out and maybe some snowmen and you know, pine cones and stuff like that, which I will be doing in the next, you know, week or so. And then I know Valentine's Day is around the corner. I really don't know what I'm going to do for Valentine's Day because, like I always say, I always think it looks cheesy because it reminds me, being a teacher, it reminds me of the elementary school, you know, with all the little hearts and all the little cupids and things like that. And it kind of looks elementary to me, and I really don't care that much for it. I usually put a little thing out, which I may be doing. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to be putting something in the windows this year for Valentine's Day. And then, you know, we turn around and it's St. Patrick's Day, and you turn around and it's Easter. So I'm trying to sort it all out. I have a lot of work that I want to do. So I don't know exactly, you know, what I'm going to be doing, but of course, when I do something, I will share it with you. Okay, so anyway, I don't want to bore you too much. So I'm going to probably end this. I have to take the window things down over here and then clean up this whole area. And then that side of the family room over there needs to be done too. There's a lot of berries. I have to get the berry bin. All right, everybody. So thanks for stopping by. And like always, please subscribe. I promise you, if you just stumbled on me, I usually have more content than this. But like I said, I just wanted to stop in, say Happy New Year to everybody, and hope everybody's doing well. And you take care, and I'll be seeing you really soon. Okay, bye-bye.